Hopefully everybody, if some people are coming in probably a little at a time to the live control room, making sure everything is good. See all the comments and everything. Okay. I don't know how many people will have coming in here in a little bit. I still got some things I'm trying to do on my phone because this is mobile again. Since I still haven't set up my regular streaming with my camera and whatnot, so it's a little fidgety, but it'll be what it be. So hopefully it's straight and even. And I think it goes into this point here. Yeah, so we're good. We're good. So let me make sure it's not too far. There we go. All right, so just waiting on everybody to come in. I don't know. Hopefully, I have some people coming in a little bit at a time, and had some issues with the live stream going up falsely first time. Now it's coming in for some reason. My uploads and everything I'm trying to do on my channel today has just been going haywire. I had a video I was supposed to upload yesterday. Editing took a little longer. Didn't have time to do a lot. It was very busy last week, so I had to upload it today. Had it set, scheduled, and set. It was ready, and then when I uploaded, I then saw that it was unusable. The footage was all kind of grainy, had a weird kind of vignette about it. The quality dropped. It's like the bit rate just didn't upload. So I had to redo it like immediately, like within an hour of it uploading, and actually within like 20 minutes or so, for 30 minutes, re-rendered it, re-uploaded, all that. So it seems like today's just been a weird day with uploading uh, the videos and having a live stream together and all that stuff. It's just all kind of crazy work. Oh, I forgot to turn on the lights in the background, so let me do that real quick. Hopefully no one came in while I was doing that because it'd been kind of weird. But anybody who's coming in, if anybody who is viewing this now and watching, leave a comment. Let me know that you're watching. Let me know what you have going on today, what fragrance you might be wearing, because today we'll be talking about, even though it's pre-spring, it's a pre-spring live stream. We'll be talking about spring scents, spring smells, things that I'm looking forward to wearing. I am in the middle of works of my spring cheapies video of 2026. So where are you from, bro? I am from the southern U.S. Don't want to tell exactly where. 84 views at once. That's a whole lot at the same time. Don't know how all of that happened at the same time. Yeah, I'm from the southern U.S. Everyone said hi, hello, everybody who is watching. If you are into fragrances, because this is a fragrance channel, please leave a comment. Let me know what you enjoy wearing. And this is an inexpensive, the channel's name is called Eau de Cheap, so I do talk about cheap, inexpensive fragrances, because I don't believe you have to spend a lot of money to smell good. Most people like to smell good. Most people like to have a signature about them, something that is enjoyable. And so this is a channel all about how to do it on a budget, because I don't know if any of you out there have been looking around, but prices are going up everywhere. Gas is going up. Traded goods and imported goods is going up. All of that is weird. Had a spike of 84 views at once, which is very crazy. But yeah, now the audio probably isn't the best because I am recording this or doing the live on my phone, and the room here is very echoey, and I have a laptop right here, so the sound is bouncing up and around. So the audio might not be the best, but hopefully the content itself and the what's contained is pretty okay. But yeah, I'll be talking about scents of spring, but I like to wear it in springtime. What do you like to wear in the springtime? I associate spring with things, with newness and life and refreshing, where the flowers are blooming, the trees, the leaves are coming back, and where it's raining again, so all the water is giving newness and life to everything else. So the colors outside are green, the colors outside are white and purple, yellow with pollen, with flowers. You get a lot of woodiness because certain trees and plants are growing back, and you get a little bit, like I said, rain, so you have things that are fresh and watery and earthy and musky and things like that. So personally, my spring fragrances are things that are green. I like aromatics. I like things that are woody, things that are clean, things that are musky, and sometimes things that are very floral. And I've just recently got to a point where I'm enjoying floral fragrances, things like rose and jasmine, gardenia and magnolia. All those are the kind of florals in there. And the views have dropped a good bit, but it's okay. We'll keep on going. Again, anybody who is watching, if you enjoy fragrances, what fragrances do you enjoy? What scents and colognes and perfumes and all that do you enjoy wearing? And do you have seasonalities to your fragrances? Do you like to wear certain things at certain times of the year that you don't wear at other times of the year? Or do you have certain things that you wear at certain times of the day or certain times and occasions that you wouldn't wear? Like, yeah, I have an occasion for a date night if I'm going out with a girl, or if I'm going to a formal event, if I'm going to a family gathering, or if I'm going out with friends to a park or a movie, whatever. I wear something different. Let me know in the comments below what you enjoy wearing, what you enjoy, what you like to smell. Because like I said, most people like to smell good. Do you like smells in your home, in your car, in your work? Do you keep something in your desk drawer that smells good, or do you keep something in your clothes, in your what is it, your wardrobe that makes a nice scent to it? Charlotte Rabago, hi, hello, how are you doing? Nice for you to be here. Hopefully you're watching with intent. This is a fragrance channel, so it's a very unique, unique thing. Not everybody has to talk about scents and fragrances, but I do. I enjoy it. You're good, awesome, glad to have you here. What are you up to today? Do you enjoy fragrances? Do you wear perfumes, or do you wear cologne, or do you wear any kind of scents? Anything that makes you, feel good, smell good? And I am doing pretty good, doing all right. Actually, just woke up from a nap, so I am still a little bit groggy. Try to get a nap in before the live stream, and had the last minute get things done. But I'm doing okay. I'm only for a few more minutes. Like I said, today we're talking about Alothman. I guess that's the name how to say it. How you doing? Me too. Awesome. Hi, hi. Hello, everybody. I am, like I said, I'm going to talk about spring fragrances in a second. If you want to know any good fragrances to wear, I'm going to show you some here, especially in the springtime. Like I said, when things are new, it's getting warmer outside. You probably can't wear the same sweet stuff you've been wearing all through the winter time. And so you want something that's a little fresher, a little better for the warmer weather, for things like things that are fresh. Like I said, things are not too heavy. Things are not too ambery. Things are not too resinous. Things like that. So you want things that have that kind of essence to them. Hello, hello, everybody coming in. So I'm going to talk about here a little bit, but yeah, I have scents I'm going to talk about here on the side, and I have some things here I'm going to unbox that I got that I don't know what they smell like. One of them is actually a very, very, very new release from Armaf. Kenneth said, "Can you give me a shout out?" Okay, Kenneth, there you go. Shout out. N1C, I guess is your name. But hello, how are you doing, everybody? Like I said, there's a lot of usual people, not usual, but there's a lot of people here who are watching who aren't my usual viewers, not my usual subscribers. I'm waiting on Charlie. I'm waiting on Mondo, and because usually those guys will come in, maybe even Dustin from Fragrance Fan, who knows? But yeah, this isn't just a regular, live stream, guys. This is something I'm gonna talk about fragrances. This is all I'm about. Oh, the cheap channel. Yeah. And so I'm gonna give a little more time for people to come in. Hopefully this is something you're watching and enjoying, or hopefully you can give me a shout out. I don't even know how to pronounce the name, dude, but Alothman 985. Yeah, how you doing, man? I see you. Good for you to be here. Like I said, small channel, so not a whole lot here, but whoever is here, I appreciate you for being here and for watching. But you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about some spring fragrances. Why not? So let's go to this one here. This is one of my absolute favorite Kenneth Cole fragrances. It's very inexpensive, and you can find it online for a really good price. That's correct. Awesome. It is a amazing fragrance. I love Kenneth Cole as a brand in general. They are very inexpensive, and they usually have great designer quality for a good price. You can't find all this stuff at rack stores like Ross, TJ Maxx, Burlington, Marshalls, places like that, and online at places like Fragrance Net, Fragflex, Fragrance Buy, even Joma Shop, places like that. You can find them for very inexpensive as well. So this one here is one of my favorites from them. It's very classy, very clean. It has a chrome kind of finish to it, which gives into the smell. It almost has a metallic kind of musk thing to it. But it is Mankind Legacy. And hopefully I'm not putting it up too close there. No, Hoffman, I am not in California. But this one here, guys, it's probably not for the younger person, unless you like those a little more mature, a little more, not even mature as in old school, but mature as in, elevated quality and not so sweet, because this does not really have much sweetness to it. but it is very woody, very musky, very aromatic. It has a pine wood balsam kind of woodiness to it, but it's very clean, metallic, musky, very fresh. It has a little bit of a similarity to something like maybe Platinum Egoiste by Chanel, or the clone of that, Armos Legacy, things in that area. To me, if you took this juice and you put it in a Dior or Chanel bottle, no one would even think twice about it. It has a great quality to it. The first stream that actually answers me, well, yeah, dude, I try. Like I said, not a whole lot of people commenting anyway, so I try to, give the back and forth. So I'm just asking that if you enjoy fragrances, that you subscribe to the channel, maybe watch my stuff. But yeah, dude, Mankind Legacy, absolutely wonderful. I know there's the regular Mankind, which is a sweet, fruity, kind of fresh one as well. There's Mankind Hero, which to me, sorry, I know the live is probably going in and out, which is weird because my Wi-Fi usually isn't that spotty. He said you subbed. Awesome, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy everything. It lagged. Yeah, my Wi-Fi just is not the absolute best. For some reason, it just goes in and out, which is why I can't do my usual streams like I used to do, back in the beginning with my camera and the whole mic setup and all that, because it just is not the best. So it lagged way too much with that. But this one here, yeah, Mankind Legacy, great for spring, great for summer as well, maybe even a little bit in the fall time, but especially springtime for office, casual, out and about, just in the daytime. It just has a very nice, clean cut edge to it. It's very, very, very nice. And it's one of my absolute favorites. One that if I got rid of most of my collection, I'd keep this and I'd use it up, and then I'd buy a bigger bottle for a good price. But yeah, Mankind Legacy, super slept on. No one talks about it, but the quality is just really, really good for the price. And the next one here is one that I've talked about even in fall fragrances. It's great for fall time because it's sweet. It's great for the winter time because it's sweet. And some people even say you can wear this in the summer as well. But I think spring, where it's not all too warm, you have those cooler nights and some of those cooler days, those spurts here and there between warm and cool. This is a great one to go with. It has a floral aspect as well. But it's by Jacques Bogart, which if people who know fragrances know that they're usually a more mature, old school kind of quality to them. You said, "Oh, I love that one." But this one by Jacques Bogart, which people usually know, Bogart Pour Homme, the One Man Show line, all of that. But this one is called Club 75. This one has a little similarities to things like Azar's Most, the cinnamon sweet spiciness in there. To me, fruitiness as well. And because of that fruit, because of that vanilla, because of that sweetness with the spice, to me it smells like, well, and I've seen someone else say it online too, to me it smells like an oatmeal raisin cookie. And if you have, do I have 1 million one? Oh, you have the 1 million fragrance. Yeah, 1 million is great. I got two 1 millions back here, the ones that I personally love, which is the 1 million Lucky and 1 million Parfum. But I still want to get the new 1 million, is it the Parfum Night, the Midnight Elixir is what it is, and the regular elixir I want to get as well. But yeah, this one here, really good. If you love sweet fragrances and things that have a little bit more freshness to it, like I said, a little floral aspect, this is a great one to go with. A lot of people may think, like I said, it's more for the fall time, which it is great during that, but I think most of the things you can wear in the fall, you can also wear it in the spring, minus if it's like things that are very green and aromatic, because you might want to say those for the spring, but as far as the sweetness, yeah, this one's a great one to go with, and it's super underrated. Again, one that no one really talks about. Charlie, what's up, my dude? I've been waiting on you, man. Had a lot of people come in, a lot of comments. Some of them may have been, spam or bots or whatever, because I had like 84 views all at one time, like a spike, which I've never seen before. So it's crazy. But I have Althman here. He's a person who's been commenting in a good bit, so that's awesome. But I've been waiting on my usuals, man. And Charlie, glad for you to be here, my man. Quickly, I'm talking about like and also apologies if my video is lagging here and there. Of course, I'm doing it mobile, but for some reason my Wi-Fi's been spotty for some reason very much lately. But yeah, I've been talking about some spring fragrances that I'm not gonna be talking about in my actual spring video, but ones that I enjoy, really love, dude. I've been talking about this one here, Mankind Legacy. Absolutely love this one here. MLO, respect, we're talking about Jacques Bogart. Oh, awesome, dude. Okay, I've got Signature, One Man Show, and One More Show Oud Edition. None perform well, but smell awesome and are cheap. Totally agree. Want to get Bogart Pour Homme next. Dude, Bogart Pour Homme, I almost can guarantee that if you get it and you love the brand, that's probably one of your favorite ones. I love Bogart Pour Homme. It's right here, actually. All the One Man Show line is back here. I'm actually working on getting all the One Man Show fragrances, and Believe it or not, I have all of them but the original, and the original is the one that I am for some reason pushing off getting. But I am eventually going to do a whole line. I have one man show. Gold edition, Oud edition, Emerald edition, Ruby edition, even the 24K Gold edition. And all right, all right, we're back. I'm just having to cut off Wi-Fi and use mobile because, and it may be a little spotty here. Still, the bitrate might be the best, but at least we're going. So, apologies, huge apologies for the lagging and whatnot. Usually, it is not like this. Usually, it is way better than this, but I don't know what's been going on with it. But let's see. We'll catch up on the comments here. Let me see. You want the CK1? CK1 is good, but it's a little old school. But CK All is, to me, is the more modern, better rendition of CK1. So one man show green I want to get. The green is really good. It actually has a lot of similarities to Polo, the Polo green, but the Polo Cologne Intense. Very similar to that. It's a great one for the spring and summertime. It's one I probably should have put in here, but I want to talk about the line before I put it in. How does the OMS Gold Edition perform? It is a monster. It is, the Women's Show Gold Edition is a monster. It is basically like the original Women's Show, but just umped up. It has a way more animalic take on it, though, especially in that opening. But as it dries down, it has a little more heft to it. To me, the Oud Edition is the best, and I really like Ruby Edition, and the 24K one is really good, too. Lagged. I have, Charlie said I have a Autophagus Sword. Kenneth Cole, Copper Black. I still gonna get Copper Black. I had a chance to get it, and I passed it up. Let me see. It's trying to reconnect all my stuff here. And let me see. And Atralia's Absolute Noir on order. Should be here next week. Let me know how that one is. I haven't really gotten into a lot of Atralia stuff for some reason. I actually haven't ordered. Look, I haven't ordered a whole lot of stuff online in general. I'm mainly looking at rack stores, and my local TJ Maxx and Ross that I usually go to in one city has been slacking like a lot in getting new orders in. They haven't gotten anything. They have a lot of clothes, but they hardly have anything as far as like fragrances. For some reason, they've really been lagging behind. But yeah, haven't done a whole lot of ordering. At some point, there's a few things I want to order in first, and then we'll start getting back into ordering a lot more of the cheapies and clones and things like that, especially in the middle of the year because I want to do another big like clone haul video at some point. He said, I have Ronaldo clone. It smells pretty good. The price is awesome. I haven't seen that one, but awesome. Let me see. For some reason, my live stuff is not handling too well here. Oh, I know what happened. My whole Wi-Fi went out, so there's like nothing connecting anymore. But so the live stream right here is the only thing I can look at. So, um, I was a Stetson Spirit is a decent spring fragrance. Cheap to yeah. Actually, I think Stetson Spirit was the first short that I ever uploaded on my channel. And yeah, it was really nice. I enjoyed it for a good while. It was a nice blue style fragrance. The notes in it were great. But after a while, I kind of wanted to get more stuff. And at the time, I didn't have this room. I didn't have all this here. And I was running out of space, so I just had to give it off to someone else. But they really enjoyed it. They loved it. They wore it up. But Stetson Spirit is a really good one. There's also Stetson Black is one that is also slept on that I kind of really enjoy. But yeah, anybody else who's looking at the fragrance stuff, Kenneth Cole Mankind Legacy, to me, one of the best in the Mankind line. And yeah, Club 75 by Jacques Bogart. Amazing, sweet, vanilla, cinnamon spicy, orange blossom. It smells fantastic. Yeah, and my Wi-Fi just cut out in general. There's a lot of stuff downstairs. It's like resetting and things like that. Is that Acqua di Pino? It is. It is actually both Acqua di Pino Fougere and Acqua di Pino Cologne. Really love both of those. Actually, I wore Acqua di Pino Fougere version this past week. I'll talk about it in my week rotation video and went upload on Monday. Very much in like the YSL Y. It smells very similar to Hugo Boss, just different, like almost exactly the same, but with a slight twist and some things. But yeah, both of those are amazing. Love Pinot Silvestre. There's actually I want to get a big Pinot Silvestre haul with the different color like pine tree ones, the original green one, and then the blue and red and all whatever. I want to get all those at some point and do a big like haul video on those. But yeah, so far those are amazing. Especially the cologne one, dude. As far as classy, modern, gentleman stuff, it is phenomenal. Let me see. Gentle cologne is good. Awesome. Okay. Is that I work at Ross just for less. Okay. And the other day a bottle of Good Girl came in. A lot of great designers have been coming in at Ross. I mean, and I'm telling you, if I worked at Ross or TJ Maxx or Burlington or wherever, I'll be broke in like the first like month because I'll be buying everything in there. Because I heard they also give discounts to your employee, but yeah, I'd lose my money. We never know what we're going to receive in a shipment. I got you. And for some reason, my local Ross have been getting a lot of shipments of like clothes and whatnot, which is great, and like new spring stuff, Easter things, all of that. But like no fragrances hardly. Like little bits here and there, but nothing substantial. Like when it came around Christmas time, there was like a buttload of clones and designers and all of that come in. And after time, those have like not gotten bought. They've been put on clearance and red tagged and all things like that. So I've been taking advantage of all that. In fact, one of the things over here is red tagged, so it's the only reason why I got it. But we're at 21 minutes. Like I said, I have some other fragrances to talk about for springtime, and I also have some unboxing to do here in a little bit. A little unboxing talk about right here on the stream. And like I said, I don't know if the Wi-Fi will ever come back. So right now I'm using mobile, like internet. So hopefully it won't cut off at any point. If it does, I just have to jump back off at some point. Charlie said my local rack stores haven't had anything good lately. Guess it's a good thing, saves me some money. Yeah, dude, exactly. Like I'd go in with the intent to find something good or buy something, and I'd leave with nothing. But like, yeah, you know what? That saves us the budget on the weekend. I can get my wife buy whatever else she wants to get, But yeah, dude. But Club 75, these two great for spring. This one especially here. One more. I'm gonna go through quickly on these two. So what Prada? Prada is a great brand, especially if you can get it on a discounter. But Prada is a wonderful brand. I got some Prada back here that I really love that are my favorites. There's some other Prada fragrances that I want to get at some point. Probably won't get Prada Paradigm because I sampled it. It's just not that impressive to me, and I have some other things I'd rather get from the brand instead. Here's a cologne fragrance here that I really love. It's great for year-round usability. Has a little bit of a mature class vibe to it, but the thing is, cloning is a discontinued fragrance. It doesn't really smell that close to the discontinued fragrance, but nonetheless, it's a great fragrance by itself. It is Lattafa's Sucrat, or Sucrat. I don't know how to pronounce it because I don't speak Arabic, but Sucrat. This is a clone of Acqua di Gio's Profundo, which is not Profundo, Profumo, which is a discontinued fragrance by now. But this by itself has a similarity to Profumo, but that is true, Charlie. Yep. This is a similarity to Profumo without being really too close to it. I did have to let this sit on my shelf and mature for a while before it actually became smoother and more put together. But it still smells great. Very aromatic. It has a nice minerality to it, like Acqua di Gio has, and it has a little bit of that like almost smoky kind of incense background to it, giving it a little bit of interest, a slight darkness to it, but it still has a lot of aquatics to it, a lot of freshness, a good bit of citric pop on the top, and a little bit of a woodiness in the background as well. It is similar to Profumo, but it also has its own little thing to it that makes it a little twist, a little bit. That is my language. Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, maybe you can let me know how to pronounce or maybe what Sucrat means because that'd be awesome because I don't know what it means. But it still is a great fragrance overall. Very classy, daily wear, especially for office wear or formal occasions, things like that. Belcam Joe Black is pretty close. Actually, yeah. And that is a disclaimer. That Joe Black Fragrance Time 2000 said, hi. With a name like Fragrance Time 2000, you should be in the fragrances. So, dude, if you want to stick around, talk about cheap, inexpensive stuff, and we're going to unbox some things here soon as well. Love for you to be along. But yeah, Charlie, Joe Black to me. I actually had the chance to, before Profumo came off the shelves, when I was first really getting the fragrances and I was buying Belcam stuff, I went out to a store, sprayed Profumo on a strip, smelled it, got familiar with it, came right back home, sprayed Joe Black on a test strip, and it was like very similar, like almost 90% similar. And to me, it's smoother, it has more of some of the fuller nuances of Profumo. This is like a whisper of Profumo to me. Joe Black is way closer to Profumo than this, but this still is a great fragrance. It is a nice, mature, classy, almost mysterious kind of style daily signature. I really like it. Actually, I probably will wear it next week now that we're talking about it right now. But yeah, it's one of the ones that people say, oh, if you want Profumo, just get Lattafa Sucrat. And it is really good, but it isn't like dead on with it. Alman said, I like Valentino. It's very good, but a little expensive. Yeah, Valentino is really nice. I don't personally own any Valentino fragrances yet because I'm still waiting on some things to, kind of catch my attention. I do kind of want to get, the Born Aroma Intense. I do want to get the original Valentino Uomo if I can get a chance, or even the Valentino Uomo Intense, not the Born Rome, but the One Mo Intense, the one that's very irisy and all that. I think it's been discontinued, but there's still some balls floating around. But at some point, I may get Valentino. But until then, I'm okay with things that I have right now. But yeah, the Atomic Chocrat, a great spring fragrance. Like I said, aromatic, slightly green, but has some smoky or woodsy aspects to it with some minerality that gives you a nice daytime wear or nighttime. And then the last one here, which is one that I was debating on a lot on putting in my main spring cheapies video for this year, and only because I might save it for next year, and not everyone may vibe with this, but I absolutely love the scent profile. It is by Rasasi. It is Hawas Black. I would literally wear this fragrance every single day if I didn't have some other stuff to wear and experiment with and get to know, because this profile I absolutely love. This is a clone of Ishani's Hashivant, which I have sampled. I've also tried other fragrances that are also similar to Hashivant, and I gotta say, this is very, very, very close to it. A lot of citrus, like, not really fruity, but a lot of citrus burst on the top. Very bright, not only sparkling, but very bright, almost like tart-like in the way. And then a lot of green aromatics and oak moss coming in right underneath it. Very earthy as it dries down. The oak moss gets very hefty, very hearty. But man, this stuff is great. Great for daily wear, day or nighttime. And I mean, it has a great. I mean, the performance on this, if you can't tell by the juice, look at that. It's very oily, very, very oily. This stuff will last and last and last and last. It will go on. It's like the Energizer Bunny. It's great projection, great longevity, all around, great quality. Even as it dries down, it doesn't lose the quality that it has in the opening. In fact, I think it gets better. The oak moss gets more earthy, it gets more dirty, but more green. This stuff, if you love oak moss and you love Nishani Hashivant, this is the one to get. This stuff is amazing for springtime. How does Hawas Black? Oh, Milestone has a decent man clone, Valencia Man. I've heard of that. I tried it, but for some reason, maybe the bottle I had was either like a different brand, or it just wasn't that. Maybe something was wrong with it. But the batch on that one or whatever just wasn't great, so I didn't pick it up. But Ross brags on it at his channel TLG Reviews. He brags on it a lot as being a good Valentino Intense one or one Intense. But maybe at some point I'll try a different one, different bottle or whatnot, reorder it or re-buy it from somewhere else. My brother has Creed, which I love, but it's very expensive. Yeah, Creed is great, good quality, but if you find a clone that's really good, I'd do that instead. Does Hawas Black smell damp or dirty? Yes, it does. It does smell damp and dirty, but not in a very off-putting way. Like Encre Noir All Extreme back here, which is one of my favorite all-time cheapies, like niche for cheap. It has a very damp, woody smell, but very realistic. This has a dirty smell, but more earthy because of the oak moss. Like, not really too soily, but it has a little bit of a minerality to it. But man, I love it. The only thing is my bottle, which it didn't do this time, thank goodness, the collar keeps coming off for some reason. So I have to be very careful how to take it off. Man, this stuff is great. It is a little similar to Off Non Supremacy, not only intense, but that one is way more on the black currant, fruity, tart, sweet on the black currant, and then the oak moss comes on underneath that. This does not have that black currant. This does not have a little bit of that Aventus thing. It's way more straight up like Hashivant and way more heavy on the oak moss than Supremacy is not only intense, even though that one is heavy on oak moss. This has a little bit more of a hefty, earthy oak moss to it. But man, this stuff is great. I love it so much. It is a performer, though. This stuff will last a long time. If you spray it on clothes, it may stain your clothes, and it will be on your clothes until you wash them, until however long. But yeah, it's great. Great springtime stuff, though. Like I said, the greenness, the aromatic, the freshness, the earthiness, and like the fresh rain kind of smell almost. It's great. But yeah, it does have a damp, dirty smell to it, but not in a bad way. Like I said, it's a great quality. I don't have any other Hawas at this point, but I do plan on getting Hawas Ice before the summertime. But for some reason, it was hard to get Hawas Ice at the site I was getting at when this was available, and this was like under $30 when I found it, which I've hardly seen it at that price, so I immediately had to buy it. But yeah, guys, so these here, so Hawas Black, Atomic Chocrat. If you want something sweeter and floral a little bit, but Club 75 by Jacques Bogart, and Mankind Legacy by Kenneth Cole. Great springtime ones that are not going to be in my springtime list that I'm going to upload this Friday, or not this Friday, the next Friday, the coming Friday, the next one, you know what I'm talking about. Arabic people love clones and make them. They do. They make great clones as well. I love it. They make amazing profiles that are very expensive for very cheap. So my dad likes Tom Bahama. Tom Bahama is great as well. Tom Bahama is a wonderful, like affordable, cheap brand that has great quality to them. Well, and even though they're only like eau de cologne concentrations, a lot of them have great performance and they smell way, way better quality than the price you get them at. I have some Tom Bahamas back here. My favorite is St. Bart's. Love that stuff. I will overspray that all the time. And Maritime Triumph to me is just such a classy, good, realistic, woody fragrance. It is fantastic. I went from not buying a perfume for years to buying 2 bottles of YSL Vanille Couture. So you're talking about like YSL's niche line, like their very like Privé line, basically. Yeah, that's very expensive. It's insane. But I was in love at first smell. Yeah, I have some YSL Tuxedo cologne back here and a YSL Baby Cat cologne. I actually got to smell Baby Cat in person versus the Paris Corner Refaka back here, and they smell very close. I love the Paris Corner Refaka back here. It is amazing. So today is Camera Vamos Crescent, which I know might come as a shock that it's not my many Strong With You clones. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was expecting like Contra for You back here or something. But yeah, I still got to find Vamos Crescent. I still got to find any of the Vamos line. For some reason, like my local TJ Maxx and Marshalls and all that have not had many Camera perfume stuff in line. And I saw one of the Vamos ones. I think it's the one that smells like either ombre leather or Sauvage Elixir. I think it's one of the ones I'm thinking about. I almost got it. I left it because I was like, well, no one else has gotten it in the past 2 times I've been here. I'll leave it and get it the next time. And then someone came by and got it before I came back to it. So yeah, if I ever see the next Camera like Vamos line, anything that pops up, I'm immediately going to get it. Especially if it's that Sauvage Elixir one, man, because it was amazing. Really good. Oh, Let's Go Leather. Yeah, it's that one there. Dude, it smelled really good. The only reason why I might not get the leather one is because I have Off 9 Red Carbon up here. Is it Off 9? Yeah. Yeah, Off 9 Red Carbon. Oh, my mind just blanked out. Off 9 Red Carbon, which I love. I've worn it so much recently, and I would literally wear it almost every week if I didn't have more stuff I want to check out. But yeah, great ombre leather cologne. Really, really good. Okay, guys, real quick. I'm going to shift over, move these fragrances over here, and then show you all what I'm going to be opening up and blind reacting to. There we go. So one of them is a set of travel size fragrances from a certain brand. Got it red tagged at TJ Maxx, and been looking at it for a while. And I saw some people talk about recently. Jean Paul Gaultier is good too. They are really good. I have some fragrances back here that clone Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances that are really good as well. But the here you go. So the kind of not really discovery set, the travel size set that I have here, got for $32 is the Molten Brown. I know you've probably seen this, especially Charlie, if you've been to a lot of TJ Maxx's lately, you've probably seen Molten Brown come up either in the men's section or the women's section. Apparently they are a unisex brand, and recently saw one of Gerard's videos from Gerard George, one of his recent stuff where he talked about Molten Brown, some kind of oud fragrance, and I was like, you know what, if he wears it and it's good, and apparently people talk about Molten Brown a good bit, I'm also try it. And I knew that I was going to see this come up when I went out this past afternoon, so I went ahead and picked this up. There's 4 in here that we'll talk about, and I'm going to see what we think about it. Mia, I'm Mia. How are you doing today? Lovely. Awesome. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Hope you're enjoying what you're watching so far. If this is in the background being noise, or if you're watching it trying to learn something from it, thank you for being here. But yeah, Molten Brown travel size kit. We're going to check that out. And Charlie and anyone else who's in the fragrances, if you know this one, or if you know the companies it's from and all that, this is a brand spanking new release. And when Ash uploaded a video talking about this new release, I was like, you know what? I have a feeling that I'm going to see that at some point soon at a rack store. I did not know what I would be predicting, but it is a new release from Armaf, and it is the Extrait de Parfum version of Club Nuit Iconic. I actually don't even have the original Iconic, but now I want to own the Extrait de Parfum before I own the original. And what made me kind of assume and predict that I was going to see this at a rack store soon was that I saw Club Nuit for women in the Extrait de Parfum version of that, and I've bought Club Nuit for women for my mother-in-law and for my mom for Christmas and things like that, and I love that one. It's a clone of Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel, and the Extrait de Parfum I got for my wife, and it is phenomenal. Probably one of my absolute favorite perfumes that she has. It smells so high class, so like the quality is way above that price point. It's like nice citric opening, like floral and nice patchouli, earthy, deeper woody dry down. It smells so good. And I was like, you know what? If I saw the extrait de parfum of that, and I think I also saw the extrait de parfum of the Club Nuit, the regular Club Nuit for Man Intense, I was like, you know what? I have a feeling I want to see the iconic one come up at some point, and sure enough, I did. And online, when Ash got this one, he talked about it. It was for $60, and he didn't recommend getting it at the time if it was for $60. But this one was for $39.99. Way better pricing on this. So this is gonna be a steal of a deal. So I'm very excited about this. I know it's meant to clone, Bleu Chanel, it's the original clone, and people talk about this one's either cloning the new L'Exclusif one or the Parfum or whatever, or like a twist on it. So I can't wait to see what this is like. More than likely, I'll be wearing this next year. But I wonder if I can get my stream stuff back up on the side. Let me see. What is your favorite cologne ever? That is a hard pick, my man. That is like a loaded question because it depends on my mood, depends on the time of day, time of year, things like that. But if I had to give like an immediate jump out, one that I always talk about is Versace's The Dreamer. It's one that if everything else went, I would wear that a lot. As far as cheapies and as far as like designers, it'd be probably Dior Homme Sport 2021 because I love that fragrance. It is amazing. I love this cool. I'm new here. Sorry I subscribed. No, it's awesome. Glad you subscribed. Hope you enjoy everything here. He said that's pretty nice. Yeah. So here we go, guys. Again, my Wi-Fi's still shoddy, so hopefully, it'll come back on at some point. Love the stream. I'm new. Sorry to subscribe to you. Awesome. Thank you, man. Glad you subscribed. Hopefully you enjoy the fragrance content. Here we go. So Charlie, I hope you're paying attention on this dude. I can't wait to get to this one. But real quick, we're going to go through the Molton Brown travel size set here. It's a list of 4 fragrances in here. Don't know what they smell like. Apparently the back says woody and floral, which to me sound like spring. I want things that are woody. I want things that are floral. And if these are unisex, maybe they'll be easy to wear. Maybe they'll be something easy to get a hold of, and to kind of get my head around. So here we go. Right here. I have a feeling that someone opened this at some point because it's red tag, so that's probably when they discounted it. So we'll see what they are like. And because they are travel, hey, I'm not against buying travel size at a discount because at least I get to experience the fragrance and wear it. And if at some point I ever want to get a full size bottle, I can do that if I ever so decide to do it. These things are not easy to get out. Like, they do not make it easy on you getting these out of here. And also, they're unisex, and some of them lean a little more feminine. I just give it to my wife and let her enjoy it. Do I do giveaways? I don't. At some point, if my channel ever gets large enough, I would love to do a giveaway at some point because there's a lot of things that I am wanting to create if I ever get into perfumery that I love to give away. And a lot of fragrances back here that either I can decant out and sell or that I just don't wear anymore and I love to give away at some point. Or if I ever buy doubles of anything, I could do that. But as of now, I'm not at the point where I can do giveaways because I can't afford the shipping right now, just to be honest with you. So, alrighty, guys. That was way more difficult to get out of the box than it should have been. So, I don't know what to think about that. I'm not going to go too long, guys. I'm going to do an hour, maybe a little over an hour, and then cut off the stream because I got supper. Going to go eat downstairs and some family time I got to spend and things like that. So, do you have a cologne that you've had for years? I do. I know Versace The Dreamer have it. You know what? Actually, Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger, I've had for going on almost 5 years now. I think maybe 4 or 5 years. And it's been one that's been a signature for mine. The bottle, there's only like this much left in a bottle like this size, so I've worn it up the most. And it was what I got at the very beginning of my fragrance journey that I've had recently. So that kind of got me into it. I started watching Jensen's and things like that. So yeah, Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger is probably the oldest one I have. It would be like Aramis, but I gave that bottle away a long time ago as well, or used up one and gifted it out. So I bought a new bottle up here. But Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger is the one that I've had the longest as far as the single bottle that I've used the most. And I got my handy dandy test strips right here, so we can spray these and smell them. I gotta make sure I have a 5th one here for the Arm Off one. So again, we are trying out some new fragrances here. Even though these are in travel size, they're from Molton Brown. Got it for $32 in a travel size kit from TJ Maxx. They're unisex, but it says they are woody florals, so we're going to go by them one by one. No clue what they smell like. I'll give my own prediction and kind of see what what I think they might smell like. But anyway, so starting off is this one here called Rose Dunes. I can pretty much guess what Rose Dunes is going to smell like. It's going to smell like rose. Dunes, I don't know, maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little floral. I know these are going to be floral, but maybe a little woody, a little dusty, maybe a tad bit earthy, a little powdery, probably very spicy. So I'm thinking about a spicy rose with a little bit of a woody, powdery aspect underneath. I don't know. That's just what I'm guessing from the name Rose Oud. It's a funny thought experiment to see what it's like. But here we go. Rose Oud. Oh, that one was pretty okay. It just went like a fire hose in a way. On Birds Die the Day, and you're making me feel better. Thank you. Oh, well, good. I'm glad to make you feel better. Hopefully, to help you distract from the thoughts of everything, and like I said, to give you some entertainment and hopefully something to watch and enjoy. So I'm glad about that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So Rose Dunes. It may be like a rose oud fragrance. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. It may just be like a very saffron rose oudy fragrance. Who knows? I'm expecting a very rose forward Middle Eastern style fragrance. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh, this is a good quality though. This is actually really smooth. It does not smell cheap. I mean, I think Molton Brown is a brand that is from England. They're a designer brand in a way. They're kind of between designer and indie because they're kind of one that not many people may know about or do fragrances that much. Yeah, that's a nice rose. This definitely has saffron in it. I was actually right about that. Well, saffron spiciness, but it has a sweetness in there. It's not too dry or like a funeral home kind of rose. It very much is like a sweet rose. Ooh, that's nice. And I hate that I can't look up the notes on here because my Wi-Fi is out. So that sucks, dude. I would go downstairs and reset the router, but I do not want to leave the stream going while I'm just not here. It'd be kind of weird to leave an empty chair here. What do you like? What are you guys going to talk about after I leave? So, all right. I'm not sure if it will reconnect, but we'll try. But yeah, it's just very rosy. This is nice. This is probably more for fall and winter time because it's a sweeter spice rose. But I mean, we still have a lot of cool days in spring. Even before spring gets here, because I think the first official day of spring or the spring solstice is the 21st. So technically spring isn't here yet, but you still have a lot of cooler days. I know we do here in the southern U.S. have a lot of cooler days left for next week. So maybe I could wear something like this. It is nice. This is a nice rose. Yeah, a little sultry, a little seductive, a little sweet. Again, saffron and rose is the main things I'm getting with this. A little bit of woodiness, maybe a tad bit of ambers in the background. Very, very nice. Very good quality. When do you end your stream? I'll end it a little over the hour mark. I mean, really, once I go through all these and I smell them and go back through them and talk a little bit more, I'll end it. So if I'm looking around like the hour mark or so. We're at 44 minutes, so we have a little over 15 minutes left. But I'll probably go like another 25 minutes or so. Yeah, Rose Dunes. Pretty good. Pretty good. A little more feminine, but I can see myself wearing it just a little bit, but it is a little more feminine leaning. I think my wife would really love that one. Here we go to the next one we got is Fiery Pink Pepper. I'm guessing this is going to be pink pepper forward. Very spicy, very like a nice little bite to it, a nice crispness probably. Maybe a little bit of a floral, like a fresh floral aspect in the middle, like musky florals, like maybe some jasmine and some lily of the valley raw materials and things like that. Maybe a little bit of musky aquatic nature in there just to keep everything uplifted. A nice, dull woodiness, but Fiery Pink Pepper by Molton Brown. Let's see what we think about it. Again, these atomizers aren't bad. They have like very straightforward spray. So, Troy, my man, are you still here? Because if you are still here, leave a comment. Let me know. If not, and you're coming back later, let me know about that as well. You go Fiery Pink Pepper. Ooh, yeah, very pink pepper forward, but it is a little bit in the way that I was thinking. So it is a little bit in the kind of structure that I was thinking, anticipating. Oh, but a little bit of a fruitiness in there. A very, very, very light, dull fruitiness mixed with some florals. It is a tad bit sweet, not like overbearing sweetness, but that pink pepper is very noticeable, like a bite, a crispness, a big hit, a spike in the opening. Ooh, but it's very nice. It has a nice cleanliness to it, clean musks, probably things like ethyl and brass slate, things like that in there as well. Trying to get to perfumery, so I'm trying to recognize certain aroma chemicals. Yeah, a little metallic actually, a little bit of metallic kind of musk in there, but that pepper is adding in with that like a cold spiciness. A little bit of a musky woods in the background, very dry but dull woods in there. This is very very nice. This is a great spring. This is spring. This is springtime. This is spring, summer, maybe even fall time as well. A little familiar to things like if you know Peony and Peppercorn by Banana Republic, which is a easy wearing in a pink bottle for women, even guys as well because unisex. But for women, very easy to wear, like very fresh floral musky one that's pink peppery saying I'm fasting. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. Well, hopefully you're not getting too weak on the fast. So, oh yeah, this is nice. This is a little bit of like a very faint floral aspect in there as well. This is good. Yeah, a lot of these are starting to be a little. I mean, I can see the unisex factor in here, but I can see a little more feminine leaning in here as well. Unless they go very heavy with some of the woods, that probably won't be that masculine. The next one here, oh, this one says recharge black pepper. This is only 2 hours ago. Okay, well I believe you can hold out till then. Awesome. Recharge black pepper. Don't know what that means. Don't know if this is a layering aspect over a fragrance I already have called black pepper, or if this is a recharge, like you add this on top of a different fragrance, or if it's a refill. I don't know, but recharged black pepper. I wonder what recharged black pepper would smell like later on top of the fiery pink pepper over here. Probably be very, very spicy. But I'm expecting a lot of the same things. Black pepper is has a lot more of a bite to it, a lot more of a heftiness to it than pink pepper. Not as fresh, a lot more of a spicy aspect to it. And it is, I don't know if I smell from the atomizer or not. I think I still smell that other one down here. Angle said hi. Almond said, religion are you? I don't like to discuss that on stream, so I'm going to leave that the way it is. Do not worry if that's personal. Yeah, I just don't like to discuss it on streams because things get a little too polarizing, so I'm just going to leave that where it's at. But yeah, recharge black pepper. We're going to see what that is like here. Alrighty. Whoa, I immediately smelled that. That had a little bit of an old school feel to it. Like a fair bit of an old school feel to it. It has a little darker woodiness in here. Ooh, that may be a little more masculine leaning than what I was expecting. Okay, recharge black pepper. Yeah, I smell that in the air. I really hate that my internet's not up where I can look the notes up on this. Ooh, yeah, that is nice. That is very old school, like throwback 70s, 80s, man's man masculine. Has a little bit of a unisex twist to it, but it is very much leaning masculine, like old school. Ooh, yeah, like it smells like Jacques Bogart, like one man show stuff back here. That kind of like almost slightly heavy, musky, very, very, very woody, like patchouli. I want to say there's leather in here. There could be leather in here. I'm not sure, but a lot of spices on the top part. This is black pepper. A lot of spices, a little bit of an aromatic aspect to it as well. Ooh, I like that though. That is like immediately the dry down of like a one man show back here. It definitely has that aspect to it. Oh yeah, definitely for the fall winter time. I think we're in the springtime as well, like spring nights where it's a little cooler or air conditioned and things like that. You could definitely do that. That is very interesting. Yeah, a lot of patchouli. It is definitely black pepper and patchouli. It is the ones in here. Okay, be careful not smelling too much of that because my nose will easily get over it. Go. Lamani is a good cologne. Lamani is really good. I actually have a Lamani back here. somewhere back here behind me. Lamani is a really good fragrance. Maybe I have it back here. Yeah, I have it like right back behind me. Lamani is a good brand. There's a lot of good stuff from them that I still have yet to get. But the one I have back here, I think is Lamani Pour Homme. It smells like Drakkar Noir and that barbershop like kind of Fougere style. But yeah, that one's really good. There's a lot of other Lamani stuff that I really want to get and try out. So if you have any suggestions on Lamani stuff, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Now the last one, this one I'm expecting to be perfectly spring, summer, warm weather, is Coastal Cypress and Sea Fennel. I don't think I've ever had a fragrance with a lot of fennel in it. I know fennel is a very, very strong, unique, noticeable aromatic fennel seed, and I'm not sure what it smells like in a fragrance, but I think fennel is used a lot in sausages, isn't it? Like it gives that kind of unique sausage kind of feel to it. But yeah, but see, Coastal Cypress, and I'm expecting it to be very unique aromatic, but a lot of salty, aquatic, marine, fresh muskiness with a nice woody base to it. Maybe a slight aromatic, citric kind of burst at the top. That's mostly what I'm anticipating. I kind of can think in my mind of how I'm going to smell this. So let's see if it is. Let's see how it is. This one may be perfectly down the middle unisex. Again, okay atomizers, not bad at all. Okay, let's see what we think about it. Mont Blanc is another great brand, mainly for cheapies. Mont Blanc is a great affordable cheapie brand. They're really, really good. Most of the time with them, even some things are generic or played out from them, it's going to be good quality, it's going to be wearable, it's going to be easy to get along with. Here we go. The Coastal Cypress and Sea Fennel, whatever Sea Fennel is. It kind of is what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's actually way more green aromatic in the opening than I expected. Ooh, a lot of that salty, mineralic, oceanic aspect to it. Not really anything that's like a funky oceanic thing like the green, musky funk like you get with things like Megara and the top of Atlas and things like that. It doesn't have that aspect to it. It just is very aromatic green and a lot of that salty, mineralic kind of aspect to the kind of oceanic vibe to it, like a sea breeze kind of thing. Davidoff is a good one. Yeah, Cool Water is a good one. Cool Water is a great cheapie. But if you don't like old school stuff, you may not like that one too much. I'm getting a little bit of that fennel. A little bit of it. It is a very noticeable aromatic. And the woods that are in here is almost like if you got, that very pulpy kind of pressed paper, like that artisanal style of pressed paper you find like in journals and like the kind of old school rustic kind of style journals and things like that. It has a kind of thought pattern along with that would smell like. The woods that are in here are very dry. Oh, very dry. This is drying down being something totally different. This smells like a musky closet. Like if you were to take apart the stairs and smell what underneath the stairwell would be like of an old house, that's what this smells like. Or like an old book. This smells like an old book, like paper. It smells, I know this is on paper, but trust me, these have no smell to them. This definitely has a dry, very, very dry, almost dusty, powdery, woody smell to it with that aromatic on top. Very, very different. Dude, this is very, very different. Charlie said, have you tried Belcam's Deception? It's a clone of Gucci Guilty Pour Homme. I have not. Where are you finding some of these? Dude, hey, so you commented that Belcam one, and then another guy in my last video on like the fragrance brands that you won't hear a lot about, featured some Belcam stuff in that, commented that there's apparently a Belcam clone of Polo 67, which is called like Classic Match 45 or something like that. Where are y'all finding these at, dude? Because I've got to know, because I don't see them on Belcam's website. Unless it just hasn't updated for me yet or something. Maybe I haven't looked in a while, but I haven't seen anything like that. That's awesome. I have things that smell like Gucci Guilty Pour Homme, but I know how I know how Belcam does, and if they do that, they're going to do it like very accurately. I haven't heard about that one yet. Yeah, some guy commented and said that there's a one called Classic Match 45, which is a Polo 67 clone. He said is really good. So I'm like, where are you finding these at? Because I need a link drop because I really want to find those. That sounds awesome. Okay, after I get off the stream and after I get my internet fixed, I'm going to be doing some research on that. But this one is very interesting. This isn't going to be for everybody, but personally, I kind of really like this one. The coastal cypress and sea fennel, you get an aromatic, herby, kind of dryness with that fennel note. But that woods in here and the marine saltiness, this is very interesting. They also have a clone of Fierce. Yeah, I've seen the Fierce one for a while. It's like Force or I forgot what it's called, but yeah, I've seen that one for a while. I just have so many things that smell like Fierce back here. And the one that I recently wore this past week that I absolutely love was Mercedes-Benz Man Intense or Mercedes-Benz Intense, whatever one it is. That Enforce, yeah, Enforce what it is. I probably will still get that one because if Belchem is cloning like an older batch or the original batches of Fierce, it would probably smell very, very different. Probably better than most things now. But you know what? I love me some Belchem. I'm going to buy it anyway eventually. But the AI one is the one that I'm really, really loving recently. It's really, really good. Oh, and I also have their one called Gladiator, which is their clone on Invictus, the original one. Bought that one from a Walmart recently, and they redid the bottle and all that stuff. But I think the juice on the inside is still the same. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and get the Enforced one. And I really don't know if I want to get all the CK1, CKB, and all of those clones because I already have CK All and all that other kind of stuff. But I may still get it anyway, just to have all the Belchem stuff in case they discontinued stuff. They discontinued things. Hopefully they'll bring some things back. So in case they ever discontinue the whole line at some point and go bankrupt or whatever, I need to go ahead and just buy all the ones they have just so I can have it in my collection. Because I love Belchem. I love them as a brand. They're the ones that basically helped start this channel. So I mean, they didn't start the channel, but me buying them and getting interested gave me the inspiration to start the channel. So I guess I owe it to them to buy all the stuff they got. Yeah, this one's really neat. This one's really neat. Let me go back to the Recharge Black Pepper one because that one was amazing. Oh, that was phenomenal. Yeah. Recharge Black Pepper by Molten Brown is a classic masculine, slight throwback feel with a nice little unisex twist to it that I am loving. Oh, dude, that dry down has that patchouli woodiness and a little spice. Is super nice. I'm gonna wear this one next week actually, but yeah, that was good. These other two though, definitely going to the wife because I'm not gonna be. These are a little too floral for me, a little too feminine leaning. The fiery pink pepper one. Oh, the dry down of it actually smells a little similar to what fragrance is it that I have back here that I really like? Oh, Starwalker, Mont Blanc Starwalker. The dry down of this one smells a little similar to Starwalker. Yeah, actually very familiar to Starwalker. That's kind of crazy. The opening smelled nothing like it, but the dry down definitely smells like it. And now this Rose Dunes one that had a very saffron, sweet rose smell to it, which was very Middle Eastern, but also very feminine. Oh yeah, this is very much in line with like majority of the rose, saffron, oud fragrances that Latava put out. Like 90% of what they have, it smells like that. Like oud mood back here, and the other kind of oud shilak, oud charit that they have. Very similar to those, but this is probably one I'll give my wife. Let her see what she thinks about it. Has a very nice floral sweetness though. That's a little higher quality than those though. A very nice designer aspect to it. Pretty nice. But yeah, these other two down here, these are the ones that I'm gonna steal and use. I'll probably wear these this week actually. The Coastal Cypress and Sea Fennel. I like that one. It just has a very dry paper woodiness to it, like an old book. Like a little bit of a commodity kind of feel to it. That one I like, and the Recharge Black Pepper. It's nice. Yeah, nice masculine edge to that one. These other two will be going to the hoods. Okay. So, I'm going to put these over here on the side. Actually, no, better keep those with that in case she wants to smell those later. Because we have a very big release to open up here right now. It is by Armaf, and it is the Club Nuit iconic Extrait de Parfum. Brand spanking new, and found it at TJ Maxx today for $39.99, which is actually really good because it will probably go about that same price at online discounters, or at least the original one definitely goes for that same price at online discounters. And I don't own the original one, but yet I own this one now, which is kind of weird. It seems like I'm going about this whole thing backwards, but you know what? Hey, if they do an extrait of the Untold, more than likely it's going to be the extrait version of, or a clone of the BR540 extrait of that one, which means it's going to have the almondy feels and all that in it. But this one, some people say they think it smells like, or it's going for Bleu Chanel L'Exclusif. Some people say it's supposed to be like Parfum. Some people say it smells like neither of those, but like a middle in between or a twist or whatnot. So yeah. Can't find that Classic Match 1945 online for sale. Maybe it's a new release coming out. Maybe. He said he had it and was smelling it and whatnot. Maybe he's somewhere where they released it first and it just hasn't come out in the U.S. yet. Who knows? But yeah, dude, I did find it kind of weird. But I'm going to definitely check out that other one. You said it was called, what would you call it? Deception. I'm going to be checking out that one because that looks really cool. And let me know where you got that one. Did you get it from Amazon? Did you get it from Walmart? Did you get it from their website? And of course, you get this little bitty card that tells all the other things that they have on it and things like that. Like I'm going to be having this out and about like a store or something. Awesome man said, I'm back. Awesome. Good for you to be back, dude. Hope you had a nice little breakaway. This is not coming off. Okay, I'm going to have to just take the whole thing out apart. Well, looky here, the little medallion that is, I think I ordered it off Amazon. Seriously? Dude, I'm missing out. Wait. Was it Gucci Pour Homme? Oh, wait, no, Gucci Guilty Pour Homme. Hold up. I just had a huge brain fart, and I was thinking Gucci Pour Homme. You're talking about Gucci Guilty Pour Homme. Yes, that one I actually have been looking at for a while, so... The medallion. Here it is, by the way. This is the Extrait de Parfum version of Club Nuit Iconic. The medallion came off and was sticking on the inside of the box there, so I had to carefully take it off and stick it back on. Think I ordered it? Yeah. I actually have come this close to getting that one. I actually think, you know what? I think I actually have it in my Amazon cart now, just waiting for me to get the chance to get it. So, yeah, I have heard about that one now. Now I know what you're talking about now, Charlie. So I got you, dude. I got you. Okay, I'll put this back in here all neat and nice. Okay, well, it did not all go in. My OCD will not let me carry on this live stream until I personally put this back in the way that it's supposed to go. I have no clue how this goes back in. I'm gonna be. Should I leave or should I stay? Oh, sadly, you're singing that song that's from Stranger Things. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna have to put this back in a different way. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I'm taking a little while here. I'm sorry I'm taking just a little bit of time. You've got to be kidding me. You know what? I'll deal with this at a later time. I can't deal with that right now. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm expecting Bleu de Chanel vibes, most definitely, but I don't know exactly the twist. I watched Ash's video twice, actually. I watched it when you uploaded it, talking about this. It was like, I think, a week or two ago. And I uploaded it while I was staying there looking at it through the glass, like, should I really get this or not? And I was like, you know what? I really want to get this. I don't have the original, and I want something a little different, a little more of that Bleu Chanel thing. I used to have Bleu Chanel Eau de Parfum, wore a good bit of it, and then was like, yeah, I just don't know about this. It's a little too, generic, and I hate to say that, but it was a little bit. So I gifted it to my brother-in-law who was getting into fragrances, and he really enjoys it. But let's see. The Extrait de Parfum, I'm expecting this to be very good quality. Like, I do expect it to be very good quality. All off midnight 95. You just decide that yourself, dude, if you want to stay or not. That's up to you, my dude. Whoa, I smell that in the air. I smell that in the air. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of Salad Ferragamo Aqua Sensali Blue vibes out of there. This thing is a fingerprint magnet. My fingerprints are all over the top here. Gonna rub it off. Okay, let's go into the sniff and see what we think about it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, definitely heftier, way heftier than what I was expecting with a lot of other Blue Chanel stuff. Honestly, a little screechy, a little harsh on that initial smell. And then again, I know that some of these have to sit and mature for a while. A lot of people said that even the original Iconic, they had to let it sit for like 2, 3 months or so before it got to where they wanted it to be at. This one, I don't know about that, but you never know. Off the test strip and up close, Ash did say that it smelled a little harsh, and it kind of does. He said in the air is where you get, it smells way higher quality, or at least he said where it smells smoother. So it definitely smells good. It does smell really good. It has a Blue Chanel kind of vibes to it. And this past week I wore Kenneth Cole Mankind Rise, which has Blue Chanel aspects to it. And Versace, not Versace, Versace done blue vibes as well. But Satin Ferragamo Aqua Sensai Blue vibes like that as well, because that is like a mixture of things of blue fragrances. But yeah, so far the opening's pretty okay. Ooh, it does have a little bit. I see what Ash was saying now. It does have a little bit of a menthol, minty kind of cool, not like cooling effect, but like a menthol kind of vibe to it. Almost like yeah, it kind of does have a minty kind of menthol thing to it, but not like Vicks Vapor Rub, but more of like, I don't know how to explain it, like certain kinds of like mint ice creams or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of weird. When you smell it, you know what I'm talking about, but. It is a little creamy. He was right. The woods that are in this and the citrus is a little creamy, sweet, like very slightly sweet, not really tart, not really like citric, juicy, like lemon, grapefruit, things like that. It doesn't have an effervescence to it. It doesn't have a big like citric lift to it. It is a little sweet, creamy citrus in a lot of the woods that are in there too. Plus, it has a little bit of menthol kind of thing to it, which is very interesting. It smells good though, man. It smells really, really, really smooth. Again, I don't know. Maybe maturing it after a while, like I said on the shelf or whatnot, will help it out somewhat. But yeah, it is very, very, very blue. But I think on skin is where I'll really get the full effect of this, because on the scent strip, you're not really going to get all of the breakdown from the mids and especially the base notes. You're going to get the full kind of wearability. Whatever kind of naturals are in here aren't going to have the same kind of breakdown here as they are on your skin. And yes, there are naturals in this because, I mean, for the quality it is, for the blend that it is, and the company, it is going to be a mixture of synthetics and naturals. That's what you're going to have in almost every fragrance. But yeah, even if it's cheaper naturals, it's still going to be naturals. It smells nice though. It smells really, really nice. Yeah, it's like a creamy, citrus, woody thing in the opening. Lemon Bronxton, almost a little powdery, like a slight powdery, musky. Apparently there is some incense in here that is in the background that gets present as it dries down. I probably won't have to wear it on skin to really get that. Kings and Queens Blue is a good clone of Blue Chanel. Okay, what company is that from then? Because I haven't heard of that before. It smells good. It does not, to me, it does not smell like Blue Chanel. The original one, which I haven't smelled, I don't think I smelled it before. The original Iconic probably more smells like Blue Chanel, especially the EDT, EDP. This just smells like a Blue Chanel similar product, um, but with a little bit of a twist to it. I don't know. Then again, I love Blue Chanel Parfum. That would be probably the only Blue Chanel fragrances that I'll actually put out money on the full size and the full retail price and actually get, because I do personally really like it. I love the deep woods that has. I really enjoy it. But this has a little more of a sweetness and the like creaminess to it, which is kind of weird than what the Parfum has. There's a lot of amber starting to come up now. A little more of an amber kind of thing to it. Something warning. Don't know what that means. Blank warning. Don't know what that means. Hopefully nothing bad. No, nothing bad. Okay. Oh, this is nice though. As it dries down, yeah, there's some deeper ambers that are starting to come out. Some little bit of like smoother, creamy wood starting to come up as well. Apparently, there's a big hit of jasmine and some other florals that come up as well. And I think maybe that's what I'm getting as it gets into that mid because jasmine is like a mid note, it's a floral, which is going to lend it to being a little more. Oh, that's the house that makes king queens. Oh, I got you. That's the house that makes king queen. Got you. Okay, cool. Got you. I thought you said that that symbol was a warning, and I was like, I've seen that everywhere, this whole chat, so I'm hoping it's not a bad warning. But I got you, dude. I got you, got you. This is nice, though. Okay, this I'm gonna wear this. Actually, yeah, these two, the ones that I liked over here by Molton Brown, and this one I'm gonna wear this coming up week. It's gonna be a cooler week overall, like really, really cool. Like it's gonna be like in the 20s and the lows and the 60s, some of those 50s and the highs, which is nuts. Like we had literally an 80-degree day this past week, and now it's gonna drop down to the 20s. So people can be sick all the time. But and then it's gonna go back up to 80 at the end of next week, which is nuts. But hey, that's the South, and that is how springtime comes around. So, but there will definitely be ample opportunity for me to wear this, most definitely. Um, and I'll wear it and see. I know I'm a completionist. More than likely, I'm going to get the original iconic as well, especially if it's brighter, a little more lifted. Probably something more for the daytime and the summer than what this might be. This is heavier, especially if the incense comes out more. But I'll probably more likely get the original one as well. Just like I want to get all the Komunis anyway, so. Excuse me. Man, this is good though. I really do like this. I really, really like it. Lily Lovebird said hi. Well, hello there. Yeah, I actually really like this. Yeah, the ambers and a little bit of the floral aspects starting to come up more, but the ambers and woods are going to come in a little more now. Maybe on skin, the incense will come out a little more, and if I let it sit on the strip for a longer time, it'll come out as well. But yeah, so far, really, really nice. Really, really good. It is different from what I have in my collection now. I don't really have anything that has like a creamy citrus note in it, so it is different so far than what I have in my collection now. I don't really tend to go toward blue fragrances because they do tend to be a little generic and a little played out, and they smell a little similar from one to another. So if I want to get a blue fragrance, it's either got to like knock my socks off, or it's got to be a little bit of a twist to it, something that makes it a little more interesting than this other one that I have over here. So far, this is doing it for me. This is doing it. It's getting a tad bit more sweet as it dries down, just a wee little bit. I'm going to go through and smell some of these Molton Browns, and then we'll end the stream here in just a little bit. Mondo, I know you are not coming in the last minute on the stream when I'm about to end it. I literally just said I was going to end it. Yo, call the last part of the stream. Well, I'm glad you're here anyway, my dude. Thank you for being here. Hey, I just opened up some Molton Brown travel size kits here. These two I'm keeping. These two I'm giving to the wife. Also opened up a brand new release I saw at TJ Maxx, which is the Club Nuit Iconic, the Extrait de Parfum. And so far, it's really nice. Very interesting. I don't have the original one, but this one's so far really good. And also talk about some other spring fragrances here that are not going to be in my spring list that I'm uploading this coming Friday, but there are things here that I think were great for spring. Lattafa's Choucroute, a clone of Acqua di Gio Profumo, but a great, like, masculine, aromatic, slightly smoky fragrance. This one here that I like, which is Jacques Bogart's Club 75, great for the fall time, but also I think great for the spring as well because of the florals that are in this. I'll make sure to watch the VOD for the details. Yeah, please do, man, because this is going to be uploaded afterwards. And right now, my Wi-Fi is out, so if the quality's not that great or whatever, then I apologize. I'm having to go on full mobile network on this. And I also talked about this one of my favorite Mankind fragrances, or Kenneth Cole fragrances, Mankind Legacy. Love this, dude. A lot of pine, woody balsams, and a metallic, musky aspect, which I really love this. It is super, super good. And the last one, which I was debating on putting on the main video or not, but I love it anyway, it is Versace's Hawas Black, a clone of Nishani Hashivat. Heavy oak moss, earthy, dirty, aromatic, green, and a lot of citrus in it. Love that stuff. This stuff is phenomenal and a great performer as well. But yeah, dude, I talked about a lot of things here. I'm going to go back through these Molton Browns real quick. That Rose Dunes one's here. Again, sweet rose, sweet saffron. Yeah, a lot more ambery floral as it's dried down now, but still really good. Still really nice. And this one was the fiery pink pepper one here. This one, the dry now smelled like Star Walker by Mont Blanc, which I did not expect. It still smells like Star Walker by Mont Blanc. Dude, that's crazy. Like, how does it start off being that way and then dry down being like Star Walker? I want to give it to the wife, see what she thinks about it. Maybe she'll like that one. But these two here, the Recharge Black Pepper, this one hits. I gotta clear my nose a little bit. Oh, dude, it actually has a little bit of a dry down that's similar to the deep, 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 like bare bones dry down of Tom Ford's Black Orchid deep, with that deep woodiness, a little bit of the darker florals, and some spices in there. It has and a lot of patchouli because it doesn't have a lot of patchouli in it. This has a lot of patchouli in it. It has a little bit of something else in there. I've got to look up the notes on this, but I can't because it's gone. So, I mean, my Wi-Fi is not connected, so. But I like that. I'm definitely going to wear that sometime next week. And, I am not going to say that, so sorry about that. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, dude, and hello, hello, and then that coastal cypress and sea fennel still has a very dusty, woody, aromatic dry down. It is like crazy. Man, I do like it though. I do like it though. It's very interesting. Okay, but there you guys. That's everything from the stream. And yes, I had to do that on the stream. I hate to do that, but I mean, I'm not gonna have anyone spamming the stream like that. So that's happening. Um, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else to talk about? I don't think so. I gotta go downstairs. It is now almost at an hour and a half on the stream. And it's gonna take forever for this thing to upload on my mobile network. So hopefully I can get my Wi-Fi fixed. But yeah, guys. That's all I have for this stream. That's all I have right now. I know there's a lot of views coming in, and I hate it. And Mondo, if you're still here, dude, I hate that you came in last minute. Just watch back over everything, and you'll see it was a little bit of an interesting stream. Hopefully the next one will be a little better. Hang on, man. I'll let you know about those three I have coming in. Yes, please let me know, dude. Like any of the recent videos that have coming out or anything, just comment on there and let me know. Keep me updated. At some point, I would like to have like a Discord server or maybe like if I get an Instagram or whatever and y'all can message me. I would love to have something like that where y'all can just talk to me back and forth. And because I don't mind it, dude. I want a personal connection, especially all of you who've been commenting forever and subscribed and viewing all the time. That if I felt like I've been going on the same fragrance journey for a little while now, I'd love to have a little more connection and community. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, dude, just comment, let me know, keep me updated on that, and I'll let you. It would be. I'm wearing these next week, so it'll be on the week rotation video on the next one. So not the one coming out this coming Monday, the next one, and I'll be talking about these, and more than likely some of the, at least the blue Chanel, the Clement Lee one will appear in a future video, probably in a listing at some point. Ooh, it's gotten way different. Yeah, after smelling these, my nose reset. This is smelling very different. A little more deeper woods and ambers. Yeah, really nice. And a little deeper florals as well. But yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you all for being here. Anybody who's watching now or if you're watching this after the fact, and for those of you who maybe I missed your comments or missed your chats or whatnot, I apologize. It's been a crazy stream. The internet's been out. I'm having to go back and forth and go through comments and whatnot. So it's been a little crazy. So hopefully the next one, again, I try to have one stream a month, and if I have more activity on the channel, I will probably try to do more a month, like maybe twice a month or whatnot. But as of now, once a month is kind of the only time that I have available, because I have to do these on Saturdays or maybe Sundays after some other stuff. So other videos. Oh, awesome! I appreciate it, Vicky Swan. Thank you for being here and for commenting that. But yeah, and I hate that you're coming in the last minute of the stream, but I'm having to go. But I hope all of you have a good day, a good rest of your night, a good rest of your day, whether it's day or night, whichever to you. Great rest of your weekend and a great week next week as well. Let me know as well in comments on other videos what you enjoy about the videos, and I hope you keep watching and checking up on everything. But I'm about to go downstairs and you said, what are you doing? I'm about to end the stream and go downstairs and eat some supper with my family. And but yeah, guys, thank you for being here and for watching. Again, if you're watching this now, if you're watching this later, leave a comment. Let me know that you watched the video after it was uploaded, after it's archived, and let me know what you enjoyed, what things you have questions about or whatnot. And just love to see and hear what you're talking about and what you all have going on and the fragrance stuff. But yeah, I enjoy all this stuff here, and thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you back again in the next live stream, and I hope to see you again in the next video that I have uploaded, especially the one I have coming on Mondays and on Fridays. I'd love for you to be there and for watching. But again, guys and gals, I will see you all in the next video. Be blessed.